AM 1060, airing weekdays from 6 to 9 a.m. Get those radios locked in.
And now, the Hohokam Junior College Athletic Conference Report. Vince,
welcome
back.
back.
If you had to list a top 5 songs,
yes,
favorite songs for me, that's one of them right there.
Yeah.
Drive.
Yeah, Drive. Yep. There's a couple on the list
Benjamin
for me
Orr.
as well. Yeah. Moving in Stereo is one of my all-time favorite ones.
That band, multiple guys in the band could sing. Very talented.
Yes. Yep. Great band. Anyway, welcome back to the JV Sports Show. And James and Vince here. We have, as Mitch just led in with our segment here, the Hohokam Junior College Athletic Report, we are joined in studio all hour by Gila River Hawks offensive lineman, center guard, going to play a little defense this week, Vinnie Meloy. Vinnie, thank you so much for sticking around with us. Sorry we didn't have any food for you this morning.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, no, we appreciate it. So this is our segment now that we talk all things JUCO, all things Hohokam, and you guys have a big game tonight. You guys are out at North High School in Phoenix. You play the Salt River Scorpions, correct?
Yes, sir.
What have you seen on film from them?
I see a 4-2 base defense, sometimes a 4-4, depending when we're in spread and with the tight end or not. I mean, it should be an easy game as long as we play disciplined football and not have as many penalties as we had in the past.
Nice. Now, let me qualify that. When you say easy game, we mean like it's going to be, pretty base front. You guys know your calls, you know your responsibilities. Not the fact that the guys you're facing ahead of you are going to be a gimme. They're not just going to sit there and lay down and say, "Hey, take this win," because that's on their home field too, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Just as long as we play technique football, we'll be fine.
Okay, good. You guys have a heck of a team.
What are your thoughts on the first year of the league? And as from a player's perspective, give me the rundown.
I think it's a good league so far. I mean, I came out here about 3 weeks ago, and I was kind of skeptical about it. But then I got out here, and I was like, oh, yeah, this is a real deal. It's just like JUCO football never left Arizona.
Now, you're a local guy. You went to Williamsfield High School, right?
Yes, sir.
Class of 2018?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you played for Coach Steve Campbell out there. Did you guys win a state championship this past year?
No, we didn't. We won one my junior year of high school, so 2016 was when we won.
Okay, so out of high school, though, you moved out of state. You played ball somewhere.
Yeah, Bismarck, North Dakota for the University of Mary.
Wow. When did you come home from there?
It was around, I think, August 20th or something like that.
Okay, so you were out there. Were you out there during the winter?
Yeah, I was out there for a full year and then all summer and all that, working out with the team and all that. And I don't know, I had some family stuff going on, so I needed some family help and moved back home and hit up Coach Felker and told him I needed a place to play football.
Now, had you ever been to Bismarck, North Dakota before?
I didn't even know it was a place.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, of all
what
places,
were your thoughts when you got there?
Bismarck, North Dakota, for gosh sakes. How'd you end up out there?
So I was going to actually commit to Scottsdale or Mesa and play football there. And then University of Mary hit me up and said, hey, we're looking for linemen. And I decided to go there. And that's basically it, just recruiting.
Nice. Okay. And, I mean, what was it like living there? You'd never been there before. So obviously you went up there. You were there for a full year. You were there for pretty much every season, in terms of the weather. So what was that like? The fall, the winter? I mean,
the fall was nice. I mean, it got a little chilly, but coming from like 100-degree weather every day, everything's a little chilly.
Yeah.
And then the winter was eye-opening because we were on top of a hill, the campus was, so it was always windy and everything. And the temperatures reached about -6 degrees with windshield.
Ooh,
and
not enough long johns for that, I tell you what.
No, about 7 pairs of leggings, a couple pairs of sweatpants, and a big winter coat.
We talked about your game earlier, Gila River at Salt River tonight. Another game tonight on the slate for Hohokam Junior College Athletic Conference is Papago Pumas at the Maricopa Mustangs. What are your thoughts on that contest, Vinny?
I got a couple boys that go over to Papago. Shout out to them. I hope they win tonight. I hope my boys get their film so they can get out of here. But I think Papago should get them pretty easy. I mean, Maricopa's a good team. Don't get me wrong. Their linebacker number 7's a dog. But I think Papago should, if they play good football.
Talk a little bit about the team concept. Junior college football is a little bit of an anomaly, if you will, Vince. Guys are playing on a team, but they're always looking forward. They want to see what the next step is. Where can they possibly go? What's
Correct.
the next route for them? How do you get? What's the locker room feel like in that sort of environment, Vinny?
I feel like our locker room's pretty close. We fight together, so we got to be a team a little bit, but we're all still looking just for our film and all that. And most teams aren't worried about their wins and losses. And Coach Felker preaches like, I want to win the conference. I want to get you guys a ring, but I also want to get you guys out of here. So he wants us to get film. He wants us to. That's why we're rotating a lot, because he wants everyone to get film just so they can get out of there.
So that's interesting you say that, because there's pressure as coaches. First of all, you got to win. If you're a coach, you got to put together a winning product. But secondly, and you can't keep this part of it in the back of your mind, because this has to be equally as important, you got to take care of your guys. You got to move them on. It's not just about you and just the wins. You got to move your guys on. And that's why I think, and I spent time coaching at the junior college level. I think that's got to be the toughest job in America, because you're not only are you constantly recruiting, right? Because to try to fill your program, but you're constantly looking to move your guys on. So it's almost like you're a central point. And you're not an end. You're not a means to an end. You're a central point in all this, to where you got guys coming in, but then you got to push those guys out again. And you talk about getting film. You've said that a few times now. Guys got to get their film. And the way for guys to get their film is they got to play. They got to get on the field,
yes,
right?
Sir.
Yeah. So you have teammates that are kind of in the same boat as you that came here. Now you're one of the lucky ones because you got family here. You're a local guy, but you got guys. We talked to guys. Your quarterback Shuck is from Florida, right?
Yeah, we got a couple guys from Florida, a couple guys from Texas. We got guys from all over the place.
Yeah, and they come here, no money in their pockets, no luggage, no nothing, just putting their hopes and their dreams in these coaches to help them out and move them along. And the good thing about it, luckily, these coaches have solid reputations in that they've built programs, they've seen success, and most importantly, they've helped these guys move on. You're in with a real good one in Ryan Felker, so I think you're going to be in good shape. Now, tell us about your situation academically. You're a qualifier, obviously, because you moved on to University of Mary, came back, so you get some credits here at the end of December, and you're off and running again. You could end up anywhere.
Yes, sir.
Where do you want to go?
Whatever school wants me to come play football for them. I'm not really worried about nothing as long as I get my degree, and football is just a second option.
Well, it sounds like you're obviously academic focused, which is good, and that's going to take you far. A couple of really good local schools here, Ottawa University out in Surprise, and then Arizona Christian University. Possibilities there?
Maybe. I'll definitely talk to him. I know my boy Kevon Owens is up there right now. And
Come on, yeah.
He really likes it up there, so.
At Ottawa. Now, you had mentioned that Arizona Christian even talked to you a little bit in high school, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so it's a possibility. And like I said, they're always looking for good linemen. Hey, Vinny, we appreciate you coming on. Good luck to you tonight. And, we're real excited. Stick around. Don't go anywhere. But, we obviously much success to you, to your team, to the Salt River Scorpions, to the Papago Pumas, to the Maricopa Mustangs. Much success, and we love covering you guys. Hopefully, we do a good job on the broadcast.
You guys do a good job.
Yes, thank you.
Excellent.
There's our props. There's our validation.
And the next game we're going to do for you guys is going to be October 5th. Is that right, Vince?
Yes.
Out at North High School?
Yep. Salt River Scorpions are going to be hosting the Sonoran Sidewinders out of Tucson, and that'll be in a couple weeks, so tune in for that.
It'll be the first time we get to see
both
Salt
teams.
River and the Tucson Sidewinders there, coached by Coach John O'Meara, so that's going to be exciting, and he's got a legendary pedigree down there in southern Arizona as well.
Oh, yeah. He was a longtime head coach at Eastern Arizona College, the Gila Monsters, and won some championships down there, and also spent some time at New Mexico Military as a head coach, too, before that. So, anyway, a lot of history, a lot of good things. Hey, so let's talk a little bit real quickly in our final 2 minutes here of the show about what's going on. So, number one, James, tonight we're
out at Spirit Field for OUAZ hosting the Texas Wesleyan Rams. They're coming in from Fort Worth, Texas. Coach Joe Prudhomme got a good squad there. They've had a little bit of challenges lately, but they look to come out here and be a formidable opponent at Spirit Field tonight for the Spirit.
Now, next week, we are out at USAG in Chandler. So, Benedictine University, we want to see you out there. Park University in Gilbert, we want to see you out there. USAG in Chandler, we'll announce that more throughout the week. Thank you to our guests. Coach Jeff Bowen, big game at Wayland Baptist. Dave Cameron, our super fan, Scotty Bonham. Jason Bonham's dad. No, I don't know. CoachCameron.com is Dave Cameron's blog. He's a soccer aficionado, head soccer coach at Phoenix College. James, who else?
Thanks to Coach Paul Cox from Briarcliff University out there in Iowa for joining us as well. Nice to catch up with him again. We'll talk to him again down the road as well. Coach Amber Warners from the Calvin Knights up there in Michigan, doing a great job. They got a great game coming up today for them. And thanks as well to our guest co-host this morning, Vinnie Meloy from the Gila River Hawks. Great having you in studio, my friend.
Appreciate you guys having me out. Shout out to my family. Love you all.
Yes, definitely. It's all about family. We're one big happy family
Yes,
here.
we are,
One
Vince.
big small college JUCO family.
Yes, indeed.
Coast to coast. We love that we get all the listeners that we do, all the callers that we do. Please keep tuning in. Vinny, we owe you a T-shirt from our friends at One Against Amongst Many. We're going to see if they have a quadruple X for you. And thank you. Keep tuning in. Check out our blogs, our show. Everything's archived on Alexa, iTunes. Thank you very much, JV Sports Show.
Follow us on Twitter at JV Sports Show, and we'll be back with you next Saturday morning. For now, have a good week, and we'll talk to you soon.
Go JV.
KTUS AM 1060 Tempe.